The gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield 2 minutes to my friend and colleague from the great state of Michigan.
The gentleman is
Walberg.
recognized.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I rise in opposition to what I believe is the inappropriately named Respect for Marriage Act. Because if what my colleagues have just said were actually all that was here, it would be a different story to some degree, but that's not what we're talking about. The bill betrays our country's commitment to the fundamental right of religious liberty by depriving religious and faith-based organizations of their tax-exempt status and depriving individual people of faith of being able to carry out fully their faith without repercussions. Licenses, government contracts are also put at risk here with this legislation. As a result, religiously affiliated and faith-based organizations will be at risk of being compelled to make hiring decisions in contradiction to their tenets. And I'm not just talking about Christian religions. We're talking about all that are impacted by this. It puts us at risk for Catholic Charities' ability to find foster and adoptive homes for children in need. Gospel Rescue Mission's ability to serve the homeless, and it would likely be the end of the school choice initiatives that rely on religious schools, schools of faith, to serve at-risk children trapped in failing schools. Additionally, business owners across the country who conduct their businesses based on their sincerely held faith beliefs and principles will be subject to lawsuits simply because they have a traditional view of marriage. Again, if all that my colleagues have just even recently said were the only thing about this legislation, it'd be another story, but it isn't. It goes way beyond. And a deep appreciation for and commitment to following science also in the positive endeavor of
the gentleman's time has
continuing
expired.
the human race is important.
Okay.
I think I've made my statement, and I appreciate that, but I yield back and ask for opposition to this legislation and a more thoughtful approach.
The gentleman